Hey everybody, my name is Flurbisher and welcome back to an episode of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. Well, in the last episode, we apparently have collected enough evidence to do the class trial of fucking my hero. I really want to know what like the whole setup of this is, like with the game and all. Like, this is like super interesting to me. But yeah, we have some skills to set. Let's do this one, which will give us more health. Cool and compose, which, let's see, what's this? Steadies our aim, very nice. We got this one, might as well do that. And this one, and that's it. Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F. Well, what more explanation do we need? And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character player was able to control was Girl A. Oh god, I believe it was Mikan, right?
Let's see. Girl A is probably Mikan Sumi. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
I mean, you're right, but I don't think that really matters anymore.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
I wasn't really talking about it that way, but...
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Oh god, can I look at like at the game screen, because, oh... Girl D showed Girl E, that's not her, no. Oh god, I do not remember, but maybe Girl B? Yes, good.
Girl B
Luckily I don't have to do a
short and
perfect one anymore.
She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Oh, I do give like a hint. Well, that's Ibuki. Monokuma!
I see.
Well, Monokuma is energetic.
Is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday. let's move on to Girl D.
Anyway.
Let's see. Girl D is my hero, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Well, that's Fuyuhiko.
I see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
You call me out like that, Nikito. You're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. So it's Kusuryu, not Kusuryu? Huh, alright. It's just a bug. Yeah. Monokuma isn't perfect after all.
I can prove it with this.
Now it was a little sister.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Gay.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's
Oh,
pretty clear.
I did not
There's
skip
no
that.
doubt that Guy F
Alright.
had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Oh, okay. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. This is
I see!
answer.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual, and so it happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
I mean, he seems like the obvious answer. But that's why I think it's not him, because it's the obvious answer. It never is the obvious answer.
It would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer. Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
But what about
That's
Girl
just a
E?
story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What?
That may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Okay, I guess that's something between like Japanese people with like common
Who cares
names.
about that?
I'm not gonna
Hurry
mess
up
with
and
that.
Talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Well, let's see. Yeah, she was the killer.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Fair enough.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Yeah, it's nice we can actually see the actual pictures and not the ink.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit is stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first. Yeah, solving 2 murders, I guess. Oh god,
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
she probably broke the
After
vase.
she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl
Why?
E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus, at the other 4 girls.
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
Nice.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the...
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
You always need to
Please, I
shit.
feel disgusted.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we thought we can advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debate. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. Alright. There's a guy named Gun something that I can increase the power of the silencer. Oh, it's just telling us about a skill in the skill menu. Alright. Might be useful.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Huh. What? Hold on, let me have a look at this. Killed. No, it doesn't see anything.
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about
Broken
glass?
fish tank?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Is it the
Investigation
fish
conducts
tank?
Universal chaos.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat, it should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
No.
Weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't
Did
cause
the
of
fish
death
tank
think
got
she
thrown on her or
attacked with the
something?
fish tank?
Yeah, fuck.
That's too big to be a.
Then the piano.
Alright, let's try that again.
Investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was
We want to
used
go for the white
it
nose
should have
because
had
again it's linked to a trophy, so
Death with her fists!
it's not too bad if I miss something.
weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to think she attacked her with the fish tank?
No.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about
Oh, let me look at the evidence once more. I'm glad we can do this at least. Alright, murders at the stove was found in the music room. Where the fish. Normally you can leave the music room otherwise to dance hall. What? Gravel and water is scattered everywhere. Alright. Okay, did she drown in like that bottle or something? That's irrelevant for now.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a think she attacked her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducted.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
A weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death think she attacked her with the fish tank?
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation can.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was it should have had blood stains. A weapon
Man,
inside the What about
what?
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow think she attacked her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon
Could
inside
that
the
be it?
music
Wait, let me look at the photo. Is he like very bruised or something? Maybe?
What about broken glass?
Maybe.
Didn't you talk to her?
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with
If it's a weapon that was used to beat...
Oh, time's up. Gee, what? Everyone doubts me. Oh, it's time to vote, but I can totally mention who the heck it will be. Oh, crap. Kinda came over. Yeah, it's me for some reason.
This is our end?
Yes, I would like to
We'll
be
never
tried.
give up.
So dumb how that works. It's like, oh, because I couldn't answer one question that was totally irrelevant for me. Everyone thinks it's me.
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Wait, what about the face? Is that bloody? No, alright. Ah, fucking, I don't know.
Investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used
Oops.
to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
No, I don't know. I don't know, what the fuck do you want from me, game?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation can...
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains? She beat her to death with her fists!
No. I don't know, maybe the body was bruised.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that biggest...
I have no clue what they want from me.
Should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with...
Alright, look. In Twilight Cinema, a tipped-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. Well, we already confirmed that's not the murder weapon. Spoke with the music room where the victim's body was discovered. No way you can leave the music room. Fucking hell, I don't... Did their head smash like through the window or something? Might that be it? Maybe?
bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be...
Then the piano.
Oh, let's try to get the broken glass part.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
I have no fucking clue. Like, actually, it's like...
Weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
No, that's not it.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be...
No.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation can...
It's on that biggest scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's
If it's a weapon
dumb.
that was used, it should have had blood stains.
Was there
But there's nothing with blood stains. Except for the baseball bat, but that's not an option.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
And that will be...
Why are you going...
The investigation conducts...
It's on that big a scale, too?
No, because that was
How about
shared
beating her with
after the
gravel
murder. That
instead?
has nothing to do with the murder weapon.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death,
There is no murder
it
weapon
should have
on
had
there.
blood stains.
I tried to poke in fish tank, but that's not it.
She
Did I
beat her
try
to
it with
death
the
her
gravel?
fists.
I don't think I did.
The weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to
Fuck.
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
Come on.
Investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Nope. What the fuck, game?
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Nope. Alright, it's nothing to do with the fish tank. Alright.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken
Escape
glass?
route? No.
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a...
What? I don't know. I'm trying literally everything. Am I gonna have to look it up on the second fucking case?
We will never give up.
Hold on.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
Wait, what? What?
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness.
I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Oh, fuck off, game. I mean, now that I know it, I know how, but there was no indication, like... So it was the swimsuit and the gravel together, you know, to make it like heavy and... Oh, fuck off, game. That's such a logical leap.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Ah, for fuck's sake.
What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag.
Holy... There was like no clue in like... in the explanations of any of the truth bullets or just... That's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. Especially because we were discussing what was in the room. And the swimsuit was not in the room, of course. Oh. Well, anyway, with that I am going to end this episode. This is gonna be interesting class trial, I can already tell. See you guys in the next. Goodbye.